God, look who it is.
I'm back. Curtis, how you doing, buddy? Keep Curtis out of that video, man. He's our secret agent. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Look at this place, man. Dang, man. I forgot about you guys. Not really. Thought about y'all the whole time.
We still here.
Man, no, this place looks good.
Really? Wow.
I think it looks awesome. Putting on my shoes on, we just warming up. Dude, let me tell you what I know. Everything I've done up to this point has been preparation for what's about to happen, okay? This has been a warm-up, pre-show. You guys out there hating on me for blowing up the way I am? Oh my God, you're gonna be sick. I'm gonna make you sick to the stomach about what's to happen. There's about to be a massive announcement. Can't tell you what it is because I'm bound by law, by the big shots, okay? But you're gonna wanna put your best shoes on for what I'm gonna announce. Because I'm gonna get everybody that follows me, I'm gonna give you another way to invest your money. It's gonna protect you forever. And your family. Sherry, you're looking great.
Thanks, G.
Sherry's in the house.
What's happening?
I need to get on whatever your diet's on, Sherry. I need to get on your diet.
Really? Oh man, it's rough.
Huh?
Let me just tell you.
Whatever you're doing every day, that's what I need to do. I need to get on that cucumber thing you're doing.
Yeah, I do.
You know,
we've been a cucumber.
We've been in Europe and they like to feed people.
Oh my God, I know.
Cheese, please bread.
The cheese and the bread.
No, I don't want to eat bread. Okay, we'll bring you some more.
Yeah.
I didn't drink any wine.
You know, we're missing the GC push, of course.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody can push it like the GC.
It's like LeBron, man. I'm watching LeBron last
That's
night.
right.
I'm like, dude, that's leadership.
It is.
That's leadership right
Yeah.
there. Hey guys, if you're off right now, I'm gonna get it done.
Yeah, that's right.
You know?
That's right. We had a good weekend.
Yeah.
But we got a lot of new people, you know,
Yeah,
so we're
looks
trying
like
to
it.
work it out.
Yeah.
Like everybody's got to get grooved in and get
Yeah.
up through their danger, and you know how it rolls.
Yeah.
It's like, where is it? Where is it? What is it? What is it? So there's a lot of
It
that.
looks so good right now.
Well, it's all clear. Like I like that clear.
Stay tuned, baby. I got a big announcement coming, okay? Get your powder ready. Get your money dry. Get your powder dry. Keep your money ready, okay? Because I'm going to show you a way to invest and buy real estate.
How
It's
are
never
ya?
been done before. Hey, good to have you here, man.
What? Hey, hi, how you doing? Nice to meet you.
Grant,
Giorgio, nice to meet you.
good to have you. What are you doing?
I'm working with motion graphics on 10X Productions.
Okay, good. Good.
And production on the commercials and stuff.
That's a good dude right there.
Definitely.
What's up, Jet Setter?
He'll keep you busy, huh?
What's up, Jet Setter? I saw all those monkeys and all that.
Huh?
That
Right?
was really cool.
So we're leaving. They told me, hey, everybody told me, don't touch the monkeys.
Yeah,
Every
right.
time they said it, I'm like,
I've got to touch this.
shit, I'm probably gonna have sex with them. I mean, the more they said it, the more I'm like,
I need to touch it.
but we were leaving London, right? We were literally on the tarmac. Plane was ready to go to Miami. And there was a 30-minute delay for something. And I said, you know what, we shouldn't go to Miami.
No.
Let's go some other place. Yeah. So I pulled out my phone, I started looking, I'm looking at my phone, I'm like, wow, where's this place? Malta. Tell them we were going to Malta. Dude, it was 7 o'clock at night. We didn't get in till like 10:30 or 11. Had no clue where we were gonna stay. It was great. I thought about you.
Yeah.
Because I know you're that kind of traveler.
I am. That's cool,
Oh,
man.
good to see you, buddy. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. I've been gone 2 weeks. 2 weeks. This place is rocking hard, but we're gonna take it to the next level. Good to see you, dude. Good to see you. Good to see you. How things going?
Good. We're at a little over 150 right now,
That's
so we're doing good.
good. Well, we'll get 200.
Yeah.
Okay. How you doing, man?
What's up, man? How's it going? Welcome back.
Good.
Look who's back!
embarrassing me.
He's blushing.
So it's great to be back. Thank you guys for being here. The one thing I'll tell you, everywhere we went, and Ryan could attest to this, and so can Jared, I had more people tell me, hey man, you have no idea. Like they would grab me and bring me aside and say, I don't think you know the impact you're having on people. And that's in Malta. I didn't even know where Malta was.
Yeah.
Like I'd never even seen Malta on a map. And I'm like, okay, Malta, there was, how many people showed up in Malta?
So at 1 a.m. there was 6 people waiting at the airport at 1 a.m. for Grant, videotaping him, warm welcome. There was probably 60 plus people. We gave him 2-hour notice for a meet and greet. 60 people showed up. We had to take him out of the hotel main lobby and push him into another room because they were just so excited to see Grant. I mean, tons of questions, tons of energy. Yeah.
Same thing in, where do we go after that? Spain, Marbella. I say Marbella, they say Marbella.
They say Marbella, we say Marbella.
I say, weird, dude's weird.
I know, man. I gotta keep it rolling.
Yeah. Anyway, it was unbelievable. Just everywhere we went. So we're making an impact. I just want to. It's not real until you actually, people tweeting and doing stuff like that. That's one thing. But when you actually meet people, 20 years old to 58 years old. So it was just unbelievable. So thank you for being here to help all that happen.
If you have just joined the team in the past 3 weeks or so since Mr. Cardone's been away, just raise your hand. If you're new in the last 3 weeks.
Wow.
Okay?
Welcome, great to have you.
All right, if you're here this morning to interview for a job, raise your hand. Okay. Welcome to Cardone Enterprises.
Get 2 claps for a 6-figure day.
9 deals on Friday. McClellan, Wheaton, Chevrolet. Let's give it up for Team Canada. Wheaton Automotive Group, let's give it up for Team Canada. Doug Marshall, Chevrolet, Corvette, Cadillac, let's give it up for Team Cadillac. Laird Wheaton, let's give it up for Team Canada. Don Wheaton, Chevy Buick, let's give it up for Team Canada. Big Rock Dodge, let's give it up for Team Canada. For Purpose Energy, $1,000, let's give it up for George Padilla. Stewart School of Success, 1,420. Let's give it up for Brian Rand. Bridger Steel Incorporated user ad. Let's give it up for Mr. Michael Schill.
Would you like to give the real estate update this morning?
I would love to. Harry, you hear something?
Yeah, I hear we got a couple of lines in the water. You know, Ryan, when it comes to... Ryan, when it comes to fishing, it's important to do your homework, keep a steady hand, and keep plenty of bait on board.
He charges by the word.
Real estate. Ding dong.
We had 146 new leads over the weekend. 35% were qualified. The other 65% were interested. We've got a huge announcement coming up. The goal is to launch the Regulation A by July 4th. On Hoya, the $1 million deal. It's 431 units. It's down in Dayton, South Miami. We're going under contract on that deal. So due diligence, which means all the inspections. So we'll go and walk all the units. We'll go and go through all the financials. That actually starts tomorrow. So we'll be sure to get a bunch of photos, make sure we update everybody on that. So we are moving forward on that deal. Let's give it up for the real estate team. Come on, guys.
Guys, today is Memorial Day. We want to honor all of those folks who gave their lives in the course of service. So let's do a big 10X thank you to all those families and all those people for Memorial Day service. Yeah, that's awesome. All right. Does anybody have anything else?
Yeah, I have something I want to get over to.
Come on,
Good morning, everybody. By the way, good morning. So, welcome back, GC. Hello, Sherry. So, the Wellsville Group, I've been working with Steve and Andy. We just got out some great data so they can go prospect on someone else. I know they've been working really hard on those guys, so hopefully it was good data to get to you. But I wanted to get something over. For some reason, you know, when foot traffic goes down, people find a way to, like, maybe not work as hard. They maybe try to wait for other people to come in. It's a different day and age. They have to go find their business. So we have to promote being entrepreneurs. And I've got on a few calls, maybe tens of them now. And what I've been doing is just trying to promote, hey, bring in your own business now. So you can be an entrepreneur within a business, just like how we are here. So some people have taken a great hold to it. So I got a text message over the weekend from someone. Well, actually, this was on Thursday, right before the big sale came up for Memorial Day in furniture sales. And before speaking with them, one of the great things that happened, they weren't sure exactly how they were going to get foot traffic in. They saw everyone was waiting until the weekend to come in. So I came up with the prospecting strategy, and I ran it by everyone there. They did $33,000 in sales off of second sales, just calling back in just to check. And one of the big ones was someone's house caught on fire. So they just remodeled their entire home, and it was just off a follow-up call, off of just me calling back in, telling them to reach back out to your customers. And I also got a crazy story that I wanted to tell Grant over the weekend. One guy read his book, and he actually, I guess, he went through a divorce coming out of the military, slept in his car, got a sales job selling cars, sold 32 units that month. He was living out of his car in the heat. And this is a few years ago. So he's sleeping, and he's speaking to me. He's asking me questions. He said, hey, man, whenever you get a chance, thank that guy. I made $17,000 that month, and I changed my entire life. So, yeah, it just goes to... That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, before we sing happy birthday to Laz, is there anything else?
Well, I just want to, wish condolences, massive condolences to my buddy's loss last night. Let's go Red Sox! Let's go Red Sox! Moving on. I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah.
Tell you, I don't know how many of you watched the game last night, but this guy says, look, I mean, of all his accomplishments, him like bringing his team along through all these games when they were not the better team against Boston, they weren't the better team against. They weren't. I mean, they're beat up, they're tired, they're old, and what he said in the last interview after the game last night was, I just thought of myself as being an orange, and I kept squeezing it to get that last little bit of juice. And so it was really an inspiration to me to like what a leader does, A leader's not somebody, because you'll see all these memes on Instagram. I just saw one recently. A leader steps out of the way. He didn't step out off to the side and let his team do it. He did what was necessary in the moment to get the job done, and is there passing off to his team to get it done. So it's just, he's a great example of what it takes to get something done. After the game, he was wrapped in cellophane, had his ribs wrapped in cellophane, and both knees are soaked in ice literally 10 minutes after the game's over. So it shows you the amount of pain an individual's going through to get to the win. So you're not LeBron, you're not playing basketball, I'm not either, but I'm here. And I can take from that example and say, hey man, what can I be a little bit more like that? You know, to press when nobody's watching. You know, he had to press early on in his career. Years ago, he had to press. 25 years ago, he was pressing when nobody knew anything about him. So you can do that now, because you're going to be somebody else 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 15 years from now. You're going to be somebody else. Question is, who you going to be? Who you going to be? I also want to say, it's good to be back in America, okay? God bless America, because here I can tell my jokes and I know whether they flop or not. Because over there I'm like, you guys didn't understand? That was a good joke. That shit was good. That shit was solid. It was solid. It was solid. It was oh, it's a translation thing. Because that was funny, right? And they're like,
no, actually that's it.
No, actually, you just offended the queen.
Yeah, right. All right. Yes, we are in America, and that is what it's about today. People who really gave the ultimate sacrifice so we could be here today doing what we have the potential to do and realizing that potential. So let's do that, huh?
Yeah.
All right. And with that, let's wish Laz a happy birthday, shall we? Yeah. Happy birthday to you. Laz! Happy birthday to you.
Don't burn Vader.
You gotta give us a good impression first. Say something in like a.
Hurry up.
I'll do Stewie from Family Guy. Thank you, Grant Cardone, for everything you've done. 10X. Thank you. What day is it?
That's how you run a meeting right there, okay? That's how you get people excited every day. That's how you get people started on a Monday. That's how you get them started on a Tuesday. What are you doing to get your people started? That's what we do. And if you'd like to be part of it, hit the link below. Send me a 30-second video, careers@grantcardone.com. Till then, let's go make the world a better place.